Hello Virgo, this is your December astrology forecast. So it's a big month this month with another exact square of Uranus and Pluto. Balancing that, we've got some lovely trines coming up, helping the energy along. And we've got the significant change, which is Saturn changing sign towards the end of the month. So on the 4th of December, we start out with one of these beautiful trines. And what could be nicer than a trine from Venus to Jupiter? So here, happening here from your 12th house to your 4th house. So this could be some good news happening with family, member of your family. It might be some good news connected with real estate, if you're wanting to buy or sell or move. It also could be some good news about a friend, somebody that you're very close to. It also could be somebody from your past coming back into your life, an old flame or somebody you've not seen or heard from for a very long time. Now on the 5th of the month, we've got Mars changing sign, and Mars comes out of your 5th house and into your 6th house. So Mars in the 6th house. This is probably going to mean that you're going to be very busy. This is a great aspect for getting a lot done in the workplace, for being very productive. It's also rather good for working on your own rather than working with others so much, because there's a tendency with a Mars energy, sometimes you can rub people up the wrong way. You want to be autonomous, you don't want to be taking orders from anybody else. But this Mars energy is also wonderful for any kind of exercise, for doing any kind of risk-taking exercise type thing. It's also very good for getting into shape, getting your body into shape, and really moving yourself a lot more. It's a very physical place for Mars to be. Then on the 6th of December, we've got a new moon at 14 degrees of Gemini. And this, Virgos, is happening in your 10th house. Sorry, a full moon in Gemini. So this full moon here in your 10th house, shining a light on your career for you, Virgo. It's shining a light possibly on the things that you're not happy with and maybe need to be changed, but it's also giving you an opportunity to look inside yourself emotionally, how you feel about the work, how you feel about the people that you're interacting with. Are there things that need to change? If so, what needs to change? But this is it's a wonderful full moon for really examining your career, where you are and where you want to be. And then on the 11th, we've got Venus going out of your 4th house and coming into your 5th house. What a lovely place for Venus. Venus in the 5th is romance, is play, is fun, is pleasure. It's great for family, it's good for children, it's good for bringing out the child within you, it's good for your own business. So this Venus can really be a boost for you at this time, and staying there to the end of the month, starting on the 11th. And then on the 14th of the month, we've got another lovely trine coming up. So first of all, it was with Venus. Now we've got a trine from Jupiter to the Sun. This just opens up opportunities. So keep your mind open. Virgos, you are a mental sign, so you're always thinking this and that and the other, but sometimes you get a little bit lost in the weeds of the everyday. This trine is opening you up to a new perspective. See things from a different angle. You know how it is when you look at something from a different angle, it can look completely different. So a new perspective. It's a bit like when you see somebody, maybe they've dyed their hair a different colour and you kind of think, do I know this person? That's a new perspective you can have with these trines. It's encouraging that inside of you. Then on the 15th of the month, we've got this exact square from Pluto to Uranus coming up. Yes, yet again, and it's for you, it's looking at taking your power financially. Where do you feel as though maybe money is just slipping through your fingers? Maybe it's time to really look at how you're using money, how you're using resources. It could also be a good time to really say, you know what? I've been saying for years and years I'm going to start this business. Now I'm going to break through and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get going and to really do it, because I've got a great idea and I want to promote it and market it, and I'm going to do it. So it's about taking your power back and not allowing somebody else to just pull you off course. It's a powerful aspect, and we will see it play out in our world, of course. More of that on different videos. And on the 18th of the month, we've got Mercury coming into your 5th house. And on the 22nd of the month, we've got the Sun coming there. And also on the 22nd, a new moon. A lovely new moon in this 5th house as well. So boy, except for Mars, who's moved on, look at all this activity in this 5th house for you Virgos. So as I said, it's the house of romance. So if you want a new romance, new beginnings, a new moon, the Sun there, everything is helping you astrologically to have that new romance that you're looking for. If you want to be in business for yourself, astrologically everything is helping you. If you want to be an entertainer, or you are an entertainer, or you're a musician or an actor or a dancer or a performer of some kind, these aspects are helping you. They're going to bring some good contacts, good connections, opportunities for you. What's also important about these aspects is that you focus on the fun. Virgo, you're a working sign, largely. Work, work, work. This is about fun, play, fun. So that too needs to be part of the equation for this month. On the 24th of the month, as I said earlier, this is a significant shift where we've got Saturn changing sign. Saturn been in your 3rd house for the last 3 years, best part of, and now coming into your 4th house, where Saturn stays for the best part of the next 3 years. And so it's a significant shift. We do have something quite fortunate, which is a trine energy happening with Uranus and Jupiter also being in fire signs. So we've got, it makes this transition into Saturn in Sagittarius away from Scorpio a little easier, a little lighter. And for you, this Saturn in the 4th house is very much, it's about an inner spring cleaning. So you may look at your roots, your past. You may find yourself really examining more detail about your ancestry, where you've come from, what everything was all about in your childhood, where the limitations were. You may find that you've got extra responsibilities connected with a family member or the home, but what it is excellent for is anything connected with real estate, connected with buying, selling, renting. I find that often people do move during this 4th house transit. There is a tendency sometimes to feel as though you're being unsupported, other people not supporting you enough. It's really about you going back to your roots and your basics, maybe when you felt as though you were abandoned as a child, and really studying what was going on at that time so that you can change that pattern and become stronger inside yourself and feel very comfortable and happy with being alone and being with yourself. So this is a very powerful time. Of course, it's December time, 2015 coming up. What better time than to have a personal reading, looking at the aspects and how they're going to affect you this coming year, and how you can make best use of the energy of these aspects. If you'd like to come for a reading, I'd love, of course, to hear from you. And thank you for subscribing, commenting, sharing, liking. I appreciate it. Happy December. Bye for now.